What's going on, everybody? This is my friend that I make videos with. He's falling asleep. Hopefully, his song will wake him up. I don't know
Absolutely.
anything about this band. I just keep seeing it pop up on my recommended videos. Uh, so we'll give it a shot and we'll see what we think about it. Sound good? All right. Three, two, one, go.
I like this opening riff.
Okay. Okay.
It's a feeling I know. All my senses are right into the point where I can't move alone. I try to scream, but there's no one here. I tell myself that's irrational. Whatever I do, it gets the best of me. I can feel the waves crashing down on me. All those words are useless. I bet you will never time. I'm just trying to hide my fears, 'cause I'm afraid to understand. I've been thinking way too much. I've been searching for a place to bury myself. I'm lost in the world.
All right, pause it. um this is a good song.
Yeah.
This is a
No, I
great this is
agree.
a great song. Um
I will say, like, one of the things, like, I obviously like the opening riff, but I
yeah.
liked when just about it was about to lead into the or to the vocals too.
Yeah.
It almost felt like thrash metal there for a second. Like the way it was starting out was
Yeah.
like it kind of reminded me of something that I would hear from like Power Trip or something like that. And I was like, and I knew I had a feeling it wasn't gonna last like that, which is
Yeah.
fine because I liked what followed it. But it felt very thrash metal esque in just that one section, and I was like, "Ooh, I dig this."
So this is a metalcore band, clearly.
Yeah.
I love what he's doing with his voice. It's not very metalcore, like it's not like every other metalcore band where it's like scream, sing. Like
Hmm.
he's like doing different things like singing wise even,
Yeah.
so he'll like yell and he like changes it up and it's almost like singing. It's not exactly like a false chord, I don't really think.
No.
But like right where he's at, right when we were getting like when we paused, I got a Linkin Park vibe
Yeah.
and I love it. It's like putting that into metalcore and
Yeah.
it's sick.
Yeah, like when it kind of like when it went into the section it was just at where like he starts purely singing, it definitely gives me like old school Linkin Park
Yeah.
slash like Atreyu vibes
Yeah.
where like when it goes into the chorus and the drummer starts to do like the clean vocals,
Hmm.
100%. The start of the vocals I was a little bit iffy on, and then I
Yeah.
started to like it more as it went on because
That
like the kind of like yell but not scream can sometimes, depending on how it's implemented, sound like kind of weird or off-putting, and that's how it started to feel in the beginning for me, but then it seemed to had cleaned up
yeah.
and like fit better as the song progressed a little bit more. So yeah, no, like overall, like I really like this song. Like the beginning vocals were a little bit sketchy for me, but it worked out far better as it went on.
So like one thing I've been doing a lot lately is just like give it a chance.
Yeah.
Keep an open mind. And
Yeah,
then,
because you
like,
gotta let the song play out.
And then like give it a second listen and then make a decision. And like I was very iffy when this song started. I'm not gonna lie. And then like when he started screaming, I was kind of like,
See, that's
then,
like,
like,
for me. It was like the kind of the yelling, almost like the distorted yell, where it wasn't singing and it wasn't screaming. Like that always is kind of weird-ish, but like it's definitely smoothed out. As it
but
went
it's
further.
like as you start hearing like what they're doing, you figure out like everything works. If that makes sense, because it's like even when he was like starting to sing, I was like, "What is happening right now?" And then I was like, "Oh, this is happening right now. This is great." But yeah, we'll get back into it. Where are you at?
151.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
It controls my feelings and I can't abide.
Like that's Linkin Park vibes right there.
Yeah, 100%.
And we get metalcore.
I've been thinking too much. I said alright, pouring down the river. My brain is trying to trick me. I'm just talking to myself, all I can hear.
And we get some new metal.
My face is all in concrete. It's about to take control and I just cannot compete. My brain is trying to trick me. I'm just talking to myself, all I can hear anything. My face is all in concrete. It's about to take control and I just cannot compete. And yeah, what the fuck is up?
Oh my god, that was sick. Oh, what?
Oh, there we go.
Are you kidding me?
What the fuck is happening?
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Dude. What just happened?
Well, that's a thing. I was not expecting the guttural
No.
at the end there. That I was not ready for that. Like it got a lot heavier right before the end there. I was not expecting. Like that song had a lot of pleasant surprise. Like that song really kept you guessing at what was going to happen next.
Yeah.
Like take for instance, like with Ginger, you know they're gonna do some risky, weird shit because they can, and it's Ginger, and that's just what they do. But it's just like if you were to listen to Ginger for the first time and you like watch Pisces and they hit the distortion and she starts screaming, you're like, what's happening? Like I feel like that's how it was with that band. Like it switched its like style,
but it
so
happened
many
like
times.
4 times, dude. It was insane.
Yeah, but it worked. Like at no point, like other than the beginning with the beginning vocals that felt a little like iffy.
Yeah.
Like at no point when it was transitioning does it feel like the song was disjointed, or it was like, or that it was like 4 separate songs, kind of like pasted together. Like everything, like they did a really good job in making sure that every part of the song flowed smoothly into the next one. Like I don't
know how they did it either, because it's like,
no, I don't. That was weird.
Like, let me put it this way, and I'll say this is, it was like 2012, maybe 2012, 2013, maybe. And I started slowly falling out of heavy music again. Like I started falling out of it. the scene, all the bands coming out, it was just very stagnant. It was just all the same.
Yeah.
And as I've like slowly started to get back into it, it's been like I started getting back into heavy music again after being in it for so long. It's been like 4 years probably as I've been like steadily with it. And it's just you start finding these like hidden gems. This isn't really hidden though. This is like a good amount of views. But like it's like I was like 20. How old was I? I was like 26 when I found out like I actually liked hardcore music and like all the different subgenres of hardcore. And then like it's like you find bands like this that don't come around that often that are like metalcore needs this right now.
Yeah.
Like it just there's nobody that sounds like them right now. It's a lot like it's kind of like what I was talking about with the Acacia strain, right? Is it's like old metalcore and like slash deathcore a little bit, but it's also not the same. Like it's that
Yeah, it's like
that
revitalized.
So like that's I like the state that it's in right now. It's like I've
Yeah.
come back into it now as we've been doing this and I've been like listening to a lot more and I'm like I like where it's at right now, kind of, you know.
Yeah, because there are going to be people who take the formula and obviously just like don't execute it very well. But I mean, you could say that about metalcore and like hardcore music back in like mid 2000s. Like, it was a good foundation. People still executed it poorly. Like, I think that's the biggest thing is I think enough time has passed that now we are having people take like old like metalcore foundation and adding and like revitalizing it and making it fresh and new so that way like older fans of that genre like you and I can enjoy it and get like be like I love how and like love the influence and the sound from old metalcore and like hardcore music but also feel like it also gets something new and fresh. Like you're not just like, oh, this is a band I would listen to 10 years ago. You're like, oh my god, like I love what they're doing to this. Like I think that's the important part.
I'm trying to think of like the best way to explain it is because it's like I got into like deathcore was a pretty new thing when I was getting into it. It was a very new thing. It was like growing. And then like I got into metalcore with like Atreyu. And by the time I graduated high school, metalcore was completely different than what Atreyu was at that time. It had like adapted. And then what I think happened is it just hit that point that like all genres do where it's just all the same. I think that's what happened. And then people were just like, you know what? It's fine to change things up, you know? Because there was like a few bands that would come in, like you had Woe Is Me, and then they split up and then started Issues, certain members of that. And like Issues was a metalcore band, but like you had a amazing singer in it and a cool vocalist, and like all the members in it were like super talented. But like people hated them because they were like so different and they weren't like metalcore. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like they weren't what they were. Basically,
I think the issue is like when it's with anything, when something blows up to a certain point, you have new bands that obviously like want to be famous and want to make a living off of it. So, and then you have the other people who just really love that type of music and are big fans of like the big bands that are out in that genre. So they either replicate that sound just in their own way, or they just ride the wave trying to get big. And with that, you don't get the innovation. And then when you have a band or a group that comes out and is innovative and creative, sometimes the audience just isn't ready for it. Like the phrase too ahead of their time does ring true at certain points.
Yeah.
So maybe just the community just wasn't ready for that.
Hmm.
And now that it had been around so long and had been so stagnant, these bands that are coming out now that are changing the formula and adding new elements to the music, the metalcore community is now ready for that because they've had the basic metalcore for so long
Yeah.
and have enjoyed that for long enough. Now the overall community is ready for that breath of fresh air,
Yeah.
and for those fans that are ready to come in and be innovative, and mainly also because you can't be a metalcore band that sounded just like it was 10 years ago and be successful. You have to do something different. You have to stand out from the rest of the pack
Right.
to really set yourself apart in order to climb. So maybe it's a combination of those few things. So,
Yeah.
but it's good for us.
Yeah, dude, I love this song. It was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys got some extra videos in here, so there's always that. And then we'll be back next week. So like we've said in the past couple other videos, we're both pretty tired right now, sorry. Just thank you for like all the support you guys have given us. Like I said in a few videos back, like if you from the Ginger video or a letter to Ashley video, just thank you for like staying with us, checking out our videos, and thank you for all the support. Just like it's insane. Like this is all new to us, and we have no
don't
idea
really
what's
know how
going
to
on.
handle this. It's definitely
Yeah.
cool. And once again, like really appreciate everyone interacting with us and each other in the comments. Like we love talking about music and like sharing it with each other and other people. So being able to have those discussions with you, people we've never met before, who are just, you know, either enjoy the music that we're listening to or enjoy the content that we're coming out with, it's awesome. Like keep it up. We love interacting with you guys. We will definitely try to respond to every comment that we have, which has been pretty doable so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, we appreciate all the interactions. We appreciate the support. Leave a like if you like it. Leave a dislike if you don't like it. And all that good stuff. Share with your friends, your family, your dog, your cat.
Drag us in the comments if you want to. I'm willing to drag you right back. So
AJ's the sassy one. If there's a sassy comment, it's from him.
Yeah. But yeah, we will see you guys later. Goodbye.